Hey, what's happening, folks? Textbook91 here, and we got some packs open. Now, this is not a live comm. I mean, yesterday, it's supposed to be a live comm. I got my promo packs yesterday, and it probably went just about as good as I planned on it going. I ended up recording my video completely. It's about 5 minutes long, and all of a sudden, I realized, holy bleep, my microphone is still muted. So I pretty much did a good commentary. It's probably bad, but I did a pretty good commentary over the video, over these packs, and my audio wasn't actually being recorded because my microphone was muted, so therefore you guys could not hear me. So now I'm bringing this to you guys after the fact. I know what I pull, and yeah, I don't pull an elite card. Spoiler alert, I don't pull an elite card out of this little 5 packs. So far, you guys are keeping total, if you're keeping count, if you're adding up all the packs I open, since with this pack opening, 105 pro packs. 105. I only pulled 1 elite card. I pulled 2 legendary collectibles, 1 elite card. I did pull some fantasy items, so if that counts, I guess that will be on my total. But so far, elite cards are hard as hell, at least for me to pull. I have no idea what your guys' odds are, so if you guys have any idea how many packs you open for an elite card, let me know in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure some guy's gonna post, I opened up 7 packs, I got 7 elites, and that guy's lying. That guy is telling the biggest story of all time. But my luck in this year's Madden, same thing as last year's Madden, just not that great. So hopefully it picks up throughout the year, because I can't keep bringing you guys some bad packs. Right here, I was going on a rant about Chris Houston. Now, this is my idea, right? If you are a free agent player, unless you're Peyton Manning, unless you're Tom Brady, unless you're a great player, you should not be a gold card. You know why? Because that guy's not going to be in any collection down the line. Like, I don't really see Chris Houston being in a collection. He might be in the cornerback collection, but I don't see that guy having any value besides just being a card people can use for a budget team. Like, he is a pretty awful cornerback gold card. Nothing too impressive there. I just don't understand why gold cards, like same thing with James Harrison. James Harrison has great hit power, but he's not in the league right now, so you should be like a silver card at that max. Like, if you're not in the league and you're an old-timey player, you shouldn't be a gold card. That's just at least what I'm thinking. It would save the packs. I hate pulling guys that aren't in the league that don't go in any sets. That annoys me. Like, I don't like pulling bronze cards or silver cards that don't go in any sets, but at least with those, I'm thinking down the line they'll be putting sets. Whereas James Harrison, Chris Houston, there's another couple guys I think there's an 86 or 85 right tackle for I think it's David Stewart, who's no longer in the league, and he has a gold card, which makes no sense. But hey, that's what they got. I got Cortland Finnegan right here. This guy is a fighter. This is a pretty good pack, but I pulled some pretty high, I don't say high to overall cards. They are not bad gold cards. 79 Cortland Finnegan is not bad. Him and that Miami Dolphins secondary are going to benefit a whole hell of a lot. I have, that defensive line for the Dolphins is so amazing. Cameron Wake, they got I want to say Cole Meese. He's not a defensive lineman. They got Cameron Wake. They got Randy Starks. They got Olivier Vernon. They have a pretty awesome defensive line, and hopefully the secondary plays well, because that Miami Dolphins team could go a long way this year based off who they have on the defense. Ryan Tannehill at quarterback, still kind of, the jury's still out on that guy, but other than that, that team is going to be really good for years to come. Right here we get a Mark Barron, who is an amazing safety. You guys got a guy with good hit power that does not care about zone coverage. Pick him up. If you guys can find a way to put that guy in at linebacker, I would do that, because having him at safety or even have him at cornerback, he doesn't play. He just pretty much sits out there and just wants to kill you with big hits, and he's not a guy you can rely upon in coverage. He can catch picks, but I'd rather have a guy like Micah Hyde back there, a coverage safety, than a guy who wants to force fumbles, because I do not like getting beat over the top. And in this year's Madden, that is going to happen a lot, because the spec catch on offense is crazy, and your safety's not having good player recognition, good awareness, is going to come back to bite you in the ass. That's why I'm probably going to sell Ron Landry, because he and Mark Barron back at the same damn time, that is a disaster. Right here we get Daryl Smith, pretty good sawmill linebacker. Not going to use him mostly because I have a Kuechly and I have Bobby Wagner, so he's not a bad pull. I think he's like 4,000 coins on the auction block, but I'm going to go ahead and hold on to him. Maybe they'll drop one of those signature collection for this guy's cards so he can go ahead and have some value. That's one thing I got to say. They didn't add value to the cards. That signature collection is kind of stupid, but at least the card has value. And that allows me to go ahead and make myself some coins and come back with these pack openings every week or every so often. So anyway, folks, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me open up these packs, even though I did not pull anything. Now, hopefully the next video will be a live comm, and it should be entertaining. I think I'm going to open up packs on Friday. If not Friday, Saturday. I try to open packs at least once a week just so I can give you guys some content. And I think Friday with the new Outsiders being released, that might be a prime day. We got a Antonio Brown being dropped. Unfortunately, there is going to be no Steve Smith or Kelvin Benjamin, so I got to wait until they have another big week. There were a lot of good wide receivers this past week in football. Calvin Johnson, you had Allen Hurns, Steve Smith, Kelvin Benjamin, Antonio Brown, and being so many great ones, it's kind of hard to get the one you want. So we got to wait a couple while before we get that one guy we want. So packs on Friday or on Saturday. If you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up button. I'm the Texas boy, and I am out of this mother bleeper. Peace.